Hello, everyone, right here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 on Lone Oak on the RDAllen multiplayer server. Joined on here at the moment by Steely Zach. And we're currently day 4 mid-spring here, so I'm heading out to do some planting here. Got the Kinsey 3600, I believe this one is here. And we're going to be planting some sunflowers with it. So let's get it folded out here. We're going to start off with field 49 here, which I believe is the Lone Oak field here, seeing as how it has the one Lone Oak tree up there. At least I'm assuming that's the one Lone Oak that's supposed to be on this map. Again, still dealing a little bit of a head cold here, so if I sound a little funny, that's why. Or if I suddenly cut out, it's probably because I had a coughing fit or something I had to mute myself for, so that's what's up with that. Definitely feeling quite a bit better here again, thanks to all the well wishes on that. Let's see once I can get lined up. Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. Ooh, that's oh, don't like that angle either. Don't like that angle. Oh, still don't like that angle either. Okay. Or actually, is that a good angle? That actually might be. Maybe we'll go with that angle. That might be close, I guess. And get rid of that offset. That is definitely not the right width. Okay, let's narrow that up. There we go. We got the John Deere, I think this is 8100. Yes, a John Deere 8100 two-wheel drive here. Like I said, pulling the Kinsey 3600. 8 miles an hour. I don't know if that's the limit here or if we need a few more ponies under the hood. But yeah, field 49, this is, I believe, is currently the biggest field we currently own here. We own quite a few fields here at this point, I would say, at least around the main farmyard area. We're doing a pretty good field-wise. And now that we're in our 3rd year, I guess we're pretty much good to upgrade to whatever equipment we want. Again, if you've been watching the series, we've kind of started out with the old equipment there. John Deere 2 cylinders, that type of style. Last year in the game, we pretty much just went with kind of old stuff. Didn't really go, like anything particular horsepower-wise. Just kind of tried to kept it a little bit smaller, I guess. So, like the John Deere 8100 here, a little bit older tractor, smaller. Still, like 200 horsepower here, I think, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, for this year in game, pretty much anything goes, although we don't really have a whole lot of money right at the moment for buying anything, but hopefully that'll change here shortly. Just a reminder here, too, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, again, we ask that you please join us on TeamSpeak. Like I said, again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules, and TeamSpeak information there is in the description below. Okay, see if we can get around this tree here. I've heard a few stories of people cutting this one tree down because it's, the annoying tree on the field here. Sounds like a lot of bad luck to me, so definitely not cutting it down here. As I was mentioning there, I think last episode, this map apparently is modeled after a real-life location. And I believe somebody actually posted kind of a video depicting some of the real-life locations versus the in-game map locations here, so that was pretty cool. They're on last episode. But yeah, Lone Oak Farms here, definitely apparently a real-life location out in Oregon somewhere. Definitely liking this map here so far. By the way, it comes highly recommended by a lot of people here. Really nice-looking map, definitely worth checking out if you haven't so far. It is available on the consoles, by the way, so consoles and PC. Just a standard size map. One complaint I have heard, a lot of people don't like the trees that are under the map. As far as I know, that doesn't really have any effect on like performance or anything like that. Just a matter of if you want to cut those trees down or grind them out, that is when they become a massive pain in the you-know-where. Yeah, definitely could use a little more horsepower on this tractor. We can definitely upgrade this to a 8400. Or 8410 even, I think maybe. Might even be able to go all the way up to the 8410, I forget. But we can definitely upgrade this tractor. Get a few more ponies under the hood on it. I think it goes up to like 300 horsepower or so. Also, just a reminder here for the multiplayer servers. Again, we got server 1 here is Oklahoma. So again, if you'd like to join us on Oklahoma, that is on server 1. And if you'd like to join us on Lone Oaks here, this is server 3. Again, when you join TeamSpeak, each server has its own channel. And in each channel, there is a link to the server, mods for the server, information for the server, all that good stuff can be found in the channel description there in TeamSpeak. As I've said before, a microphone is not required for TeamSpeak, by the way. And if you're not familiar with TeamSpeak, well, fairly simple program to use, just a voice chat client there. And you can download it for free. It is also available on iOS and Android devices, although you have to pay for it on those devices. So just something to keep in mind there. Not sure if this is the only seeder we have for this or not. If we have more, probably should, he wants to hire another seeder for this. This will definitely take a little bit to get this field done here with one seeder. Oh, let's see what we got for seeders here. Just a minute while we pause and look at the shop here. Obviously, being a multiplayer server here, I don't necessarily know all the equipment we have, as I'm not the one that purchased it. And there's, yeah, I believe that's what we're using right now. And there's always the chance somebody bought something else while I was gone. Oh, let's see. So what do we got? Is that the only seeder? Looks like it actually might be. Okay. Can we afford another one then? Probably not a big one. 12 row. That's fairly cheap. Fertilizes as well. 16 row. That one says it fertilizes. Yeah, we might go. Oh, 60,000 for that though. Ooh, that's a little bit more expensive. 67 for that one. 29 feet versus almost 60 feet. Don't seem like there should be that much difference because this is 16 row as well. And the white is also 16 row. Let's we'll just hire a worker on this here for the moment. Him take off. Oh, we got any other options here? We got some John Deere ones, 8 row, 16 row for 19,000. Oh, we could go with that one. That is definitely cheap. Yes, let's do that. Nice, nice cheap price here. I don't think we've used this in a while. If I remember correctly, I think this is the one that like has a horrible turning radius, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go up to the shop here. Yes, I know, Case IH dealership. Oh well. Ah, there it is. Okay, tractors for pulling this way. Let's take a look at what we got here on hand a minute, or should we buy one? Magnums there. I think one of those is actually, we just tabbed to it. It's actually up by the sheep there, I think it is. So probably don't want to borrow that one. A 4630. That might actually be good. Let's see what's here. Where is the 4630 at? It's actually the tractor I bought for seeding anyway, so. Oh, let's see. Is it in the shop here by chance? It is. Perfect. Let's see if this will pull it then. Should be able to, I would think. Well, we're just going to reset this here, by the way. Yes, wait with a cold start on this one. Please wait. I find it interesting in the comments here with this particular start. Some people say it's correct. Some people say it's not. Myself, I can't say I've ever quite heard a start sequence like that before, but obviously I've never heard all the tractors before either, so... the tanks on the front here are purely decorational, by the way. They have no useful function on this tractor. There are some tanks out there that do actually function, apparently, although I've never tried them. Yeah, let's get some seed and fertilizer here. Oh, already set in sunflowers as well. Perfect. Oh, is it not going to fill? Hey, this is the right one, right? Load was... Oh, nope. Got to be on this side. Right. With these particular placeables for making seed and fertilizer, there's one that's designed for filling planters, I guess, and one that's designed for filling tippers. So, make sure we fill up with the one that's for the seeder here. Oh, we got plenty of fertilizer, that's for sure. Oh, this is going to take liquid. Okay. Never mind. Let's see if the other one has liquid in it then. Just saw that there. It's like, why is this not filling? That's why. There we go. Yeah, like I was saying here, looks like this is the seeder here that has the horrible turning radius. Actually, there's a couple of them that have that. Okay, we'll head up to field 49 here. We'll start planting on that field here as well. Looks like we also have a couple of other fields that can be planted as well from the looks of it. We left them unplanted here from this fall, so we can plant like sunflowers and corn. Soybeans, I know you can double crop those. Corn seems to get a little bit iffy. And then sunflowers, I don't think you can double crop those at all, if I recall correctly. Uh-oh. Tractor needs maintenance. We better actually do that here in a minute. I'm just going to leave the seeder here then. Take it back to the shop. Now, like I've said before, with the Seasons mod, I don't necessarily mind the maintenance thing so much. It's the fact that there's no visual indication that it needs maintenance. And for those of you who watch my playstyle, I don't typically play with the help menu open. And unless you have the help menu open, that is the only place where it says when a vehicle needs maintenance. Unless you go to the in-game menu here as well. I believe that shows. But again, how often do I check that? They need to have like a really good indication down in the HUD, you know, when a vehicle is needing or about to need maintenance, if you ask me. Okay, let's repair that. Okay, back to the planter here again. And just a reminder, too, here, make sure you've subscribed and hit that little alert bell notification icon when new videos go live. Also, when we live stream, obviously I have not been live streaming at all this week here again due to being a little under the weather, so to speak. Hopefully, as soon as I start feeling better, we'll start live streaming here again, but might not be for a couple days here yet, not sure. This head cold definitely is not completely letting itself go here yet. So while I am feeling better, definitely still not better yet, if you will. Okay, nope, that is definitely not the right angle. That looks pretty close. Definitely not the right width. The offset there. We'll get going here. We'll maybe check this width here again. It might not be quite right. I'm not sure. Typically, how I'll run it, I'll set it up, and then once we get going on a straight line here, I'll set it again. Usually, get a little bit better number then. It actually made it wider. I think we should actually narrow that up just a little bit. That looks better. Something you got to watch from planters when you auto set the width with the GPS mod. It'll sometimes pick up on the width of the row markers and give you a little extra width that it doesn't actually have planting wise. So you got to watch that. The Kinsey there is a prime example of that. It sets it wider than it should be, and I'm assuming the reason being is because of the row markers. It doesn't look like it picked it up with a John Deere here, and that might be because the row markers are tucked in the way they are. Not sure. Didn't set these seeders side by side, but they should both be essentially the same width here. But I believe they're both a 16 row, the Kinsey and the John Deere here we're pulling. It's been a while since I've used this seeder here as well. I used it quite a bit when it first came out here. And when Farming Simulator 17 first came out, for that matter, one of the few John Deere seeders out there. It was, what, a 12 row and a 16 and I think a 24 row as well. And obviously by now there's actually some much better seeders out there too. So it's just happened to be nice and not cheap. Oh yeah, looks like our tractor could use a little more horsepower here too. 5 mile an hour up the hill. Oh well. Yeah, looks like it's pawing the ground a bit with the rear tires there. Also, a really nice example here of the older John Deere tractors versus the new one up there. You can see the differences in cabs here. I forget what series they call these cabs again. I believe this is like the old Soundguard cab here. Got the curved glass in the front. And this split in the window here, the split in the curve, is supposed to line up with your exhaust and air intake there. You notice it basically lines up with your vision of sight there. So you can't really see them looking out the window necessarily. Well, you can a little bit, but it's all supposed to line up. Of course, now with the John Deere cabs there, you can see on, well, I guess he's over the hill now. You can't see him, but they've obviously moved the exhaust and intake. They moved that all around now. On some of the models here, the exhaust runs up the side of the cab. You no longer have it in the front of the cab. Again, by the way, this tractor is part of the old iron pack. Oh, tank is empty. Is that the... That is probably that one there. Yes, it probably is. Okay. We'll fill him up here in a minute. This John Deere tractor, by the way, is part of the Old Iron Pack, so for anyone curious about that, you should be able to get it part of the Old Iron Pack, which can be found in my mod list, which is linked in the description below. Okay, let me hire a worker on this one. Let's go take care of the other one here. So yeah, here's a good example. Like I said, more of a square cab now. I can see all the way out the front, nothing on the hood obstructing the view. And the exhaust is now on the side. Which, like I was saying, on some of the newer sound guards there as well, it is on the side as well. Not entirely sure where they put the air intake on this then. It must be all underneath the hood, I'm assuming. Now let's see. Oh, we actually ran out of seed here with the seeder. Okay. That did not seem like it went very far, though, because I'm pretty sure we were full when we started. Seemed like it lasted near long enough. Okay, we'll grab some seed here in a minute, and let's see. This one uses, I think that is the symbol for pellet fertilizer there, so that'll be the dry fertilizer that's right next to us. And then fertilizer. Somebody was asking, I think the last episode, by the way, about the New Holland Combine. Yes, we do have the New Holland, is that what, TR99? Can't quite see. Yeah, it looks like a TR99 here. I don't know if we really actually used it a whole lot there last harvest or not. I can't say I really actually seen it out in the field. But yes, we do have that New Holland TR99 that is actually purchased. That's not just something that was modded or modeled into the map here. And like I was saying, I'm not sure we actually ever really used it. I mainly used the John Deere 8820s there as far as I know. Yeah, okay, we'll put this guy back on where he left off at and hire the worker here again. I think it's suddenly starting to get a little foggy out here in the game. Okay, there we go. We'll hire him. I'll run back over to the John Deere here then. Oh, is that rain coming? Oh, that's rain. Planting in the rain. Oh, well. That would explain why I was suddenly getting foggy out. Hello. How we doing?
How you doing?
Oh, doing better.
You do the Golden Nugget Challenge on remote kit?
What was that?
The Golden Nugget Challenge?
No, can't do it multiplayer, so... I've heard it's pretty good, though. Yeah, it's kind of too bad they don't let you do it multiplayer. You know, I guess the way they do it currently would probably be a little too easy. But, you know, I think they can make it a lot harder. Just don't show, you know, nuggets until you find, like, I don't know, 50 of them or something like that. Okay, well...
Enjoying the Oklahoma map?
Oh, yeah, definitely enjoying that one. Yes. Yep. We got course play on it as well, so trying that out, too.
Yeah, I'm knee-deep in field 4 for hayfield right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm trying to get at least 1,000 cows in.
1,000 cows, eh?
Yeah. I'm not doing that 10,000 cow challenge.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't blame me there. Okay, well, everyone, on that note, I think we're going to wrap up this episode here. Just a reminder again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, we just ask that you please join us on TeamSpeak. Again, that information is in the description below. Again, TeamSpeak is free to join. Anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules, and a microphone, again, is not required. So again, folks, thanks for watching, and till next time.